Hey guys, Ridiculous Badger coming at you from Planet 545. Let's talk about a weekly event that comes around every Tuesday. It's called Nemesis of the Empire. The Empire is like some kind of a theme in this game. It's not exactly clear who the Empire is, but all the commanders that you have, you're releasing them from Imperial prison. Anyway, way to go. Really off track right at the beginning. So, Nemesis of the Empire is Monster Hunt event. And you get points by killing monsters on the map. Now, what you could do is basically kill any monster on the map up to and including a level 13 Terrorpian. But once you go past level 13, they don't field quote-unquote monster troops or NPC troops. They start fielding units, which is the stuff that you could train out of your barracks. So they don't give you points. So what you want to be doing, ideally, is killing just a big old pile of level 13s, but the problem is that over the past, I want to say 4 months or so, I've noticed on various servers the devs have begun moving the level 13 Terrorpians like out of the rings which they are normally in. So all the monsters are in these zones just like the resource tiles, although the resource tiles have recently been juggled around a little bit, and the radiuses on the higher tier have been increased. They're a little more overlapping now, but the monsters are in these circles, except for the 13s, and they seem to have took out of the grouping. It must be for the reason of this event, but it's just, it's a little bit loopy, I'm not gonna lie. So, the servers that have the level 13s taken out, they're like just putting this like random spot. So for me at least, I don't know how it is for you guys, but for me it's like it's in Tiberia. And this is what happens when you don't prepare for anything. You don't make bookmarks. There we go. Perfect. You just ramble and then stuff happens. So there's my boy Dark Power, hitting level 13s. So ideally you want to kill 13s. And up until incredibly recently on my server, they packed all the friggin' 13s together in one cloud. It was amazing for this event. But then they realized, I think, that people found them. I don't know, maybe I'm attributing, like, way too much, forethought and responsiveness on behalf of the developers. So what I do is I just do the same thing I did before with 13s, but I do them with 12s and 11s. I find wherever there's a huge cluster of them, I move my ship there. And because I have T9, this is pretty easy for me. I just, get a few, like, weak comms, and I could just fill them up with T9, and I'm not going to lose anything from it. And I could just do this for hours, and it's really boring, but you get some good items. It's a great way to get all your speed-ups. Get a lot of 25% speed ups, you'll get some magazines, and you might get a shadow matter or two. So, the way that I play this event is I wait until individual event drops, and I wait until guild event drops, and then I start playing. So I'm number 3 right now. That's me with 400 million points on individual. These two people ahead of me, Yeoman always kicks my butt, and this guy, I can't read Chinese, but it's always the same guy. And they always start an individual event, and they're amazing, and they're always going to kick my butt because I refuse to start an individual event. I wait for guild event. Right now we're holding a number 1. but it's a long night ahead of us, and we're headed into the time zone that UMC will enjoy, and we split the server with them, and they're very active and very strong players, so they'll likely play on into the evening. At any rate, how do you prepare for this event? Super easy. You find your cluster ahead of time, like, say, Monday night, or even middle of the day Monday, or even towards the end of guild mobilization, and start positioning your arc towards where the monsters you want to hit are. And that way, when the event starts, when it drops, you're just in the middle of stuff, and you can wreck stuff. Yeah, sure. I'll use some soda. So this is a really easy event for you to get behind your teammates, and you don't have to be a spender to compete in this, but obviously it helps. Because in the end of the day, one spender can't box out your entire guild. If everybody in your guild, or even if like just the top few people in your guild are going full bore, if everybody with T9 is going full bore at this, like just sending constantly for hours, a spender can't outpace you because they're just one person. At best, they could do what one of you can do. So definitely, it's a great time to just like hang out with your guild, encourage each other, and get some points.